I love it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is Boss Vision, where I share with you all everything you need to know about making candles. In today's video, I'm beyond excited to share with you all a candle business review. Yes guys, I created a series a few months back when the idea came to mind that so many people ask me questions about how to create candles, how to do your brand marketing and things of that nature. And I thought, what better way to actually help you guys than for you to send me in your products and I'll review them hands-on. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Got quite a few packages last week. Thank you all so much for sending in your packages to be reviewed. It's just kind of like sends chills on my spine just thinking of it, saying it out loud. But I really appreciate you guys sending in your products to be reviewed, and I'm so excited to share with you all our first of those mini boxes, which is Hand with a Heart. Yes guys, I kept messing his name up. I said Heart with Harmony, Hand of Harmony, but it is Hand with a Heart. This huge heavy box here is from Hand with a Heart, and I am in love with the fact that you included these handmade fragile stickers. I will put a link in the description of some fragile stickers that you can get for yourself if you want to purchase them. They're really cheap and it'd be less of a hassle for you to waste your valuable ink on. And what I really love is that you put on the top of this box, Hand with a Heart, special delivery. Special delivery. That is such a great touch, guys. Look at this. I won't show her address, but special delivery. How cute is that? And the logo is gorgeous. I love how it's literally a hand with a heart, a red heart. The red and black and white is a very nice touch in terms of your branding. I have to admit, I am highly impressed so far. This box is very heavy, guys. You have no idea. This is the heaviest box when I went to USPS. So let's just open this baby up. As you can see, she is using these U-line 10 by 10 by 6 boxes in brown, which is a great choice. Very cost effective and definitely sticks out rather than using the normal USPS boxes. Perfect. I'm gonna let you know now the first impression of opening the box while it's barely even open right now. I smell, it smells like Christmas. It smells like a pine tree right here. And as you can see, there's a letter right here, right when you open it. It says, "Hi Talisha, this is Lucille with Hand with a Heart. First, I wanna thank you for being an inspiration to new candle business owner like me. I started playing and testing candles maybe last week of May this year. I officially launched my website September 19th. I'm so blessed that even before the launch, I was able to find 3 stockists, a restaurant, a flower shop, and a gift shop, which 2 of them are putting orders almost weekly. I'm not getting a lot of orders from my website as of now, but I'm trying to be patient. Most of my orders were from people I know. I wanted to focus on getting more stockists though. So with my candles, I stick to just a few classic scents. I have embeds on my main collection. I also have a colored wax collection with dried petals and leaves. For my wax melts, I use the same scents. I did all the design for my labels and packaging in my website. For my website photos, I just use an iPhone. Again, thank you for being an inspiration and being generous with your knowledge. Best regards, Lucille, Hand with a Heart. Wax for my candles, soy 10 with TW30, wick for my small candles, CD4s, wick for my big single wick candles, CD14s, wick for my big double wick candles, CD4s, wax for my wax melts, TW30. That is amazing, guys. She is very thorough and very impressed. This is, I just want to say I'm highly impressed. Honestly, Lucille, this is beautiful in terms of your detail and focusing on incorporating all of the elements that you use to create these candles and wax melts is a major key. I'm very impressed here already, and just want to reiterate that I can smell it through the box before I even open it. So we're already off to an amazing start. And thank you so much for following my journey and you know, your kind words regarding me inspiring you. I think that your story is very similar to mine in terms of initially you're not getting a lot of sales online, but you do have the luxury of actually selling wholesale via gift shops and stockists, as you mentioned, in terms of other store retailers that are actually purchasing your candles in bulk, which I'd say is more of more value to you, honestly, in the long run, because what you're going to see is that eventually those sales are going to kick in online. It does take some time. I mean, I would highly suggest that you ask business owners if you can include a sign with your website and social media on it. You can also include the story behind Hand with a Heart so that visitors buy online when not available in stores. Many huge entrepreneurs who started with getting maybe one sale a week, and then they started to get hundreds of sales per week. It's all about your marketing, and it's all about your willingness to actually take a step back and try something different. You are always learning, and you should always look at what you're putting out in terms of marketing and see how you can get better at it. That's one thing I've learned in terms of your marketing. If you do want more online sales, I would say you have to get into video advertising. So let's just open this up. Oh, so beautiful. So the first thing we see is a thank you card. It looks like this is also handmade. Some very nice paper. It says, Hand with a Heart, for your purchase and supporting our small business. Enjoy 15% off your next purchase by using this code HWAH15 off. Please tag us on your Instagram. It's very, very smart, girl. Hand with a Heart, handwiththeheart.com. Love your order. Let us know what you think. 5 stars. I love this. I think this is optimized specifically to reach your intended demographic. You're actually creating a call to action in terms of an incentive for your customers to actually, you know, share your products with their audiences, which is brilliant. You're doing free marketing there. So yes, love that. We're starting off great. And the next thing we see is this amazing warning. I love that it's separate, you know, it's a separate piece of paper instead of having it together with your thank you card. I'll be honest, I have my thank you card on the back side of the candle safety, but having it separate actually emphasizes the importance of it, guys. So this is very, very, very great. It says important candle safety information, and it has all of the requirements in terms of trimming your wick and only burning for 4 hours intervals, keeping away from children and pets, and allowing enough time for the wax to completely melt completely to the edge to prevent tunneling. I love that you mentioned that, because it's too often. It is too often we'll see like candles become, they'll experience tunneling or experience a soot around the rim of the candle because someone did not trim their wick right, or they did not wait until it reached a full melt pool before they burned it out. So I love how you emphasize that. That is very unique regarding the reminder, because I haven't seen that recently, so that's really helpful. Okay guys, let's get to the good stuff. As you can see, she has brown tissue paper which is complementary to this box here. Let's take off the tissue paper and we'll see this amazing packing peanuts here. Take off the packing peanuts. Perfect. And I love this. Yes, it is so smart. Looks like everything is fit in here snug, as you guys can see. It looks like these are 2 candles here and another candle here, and I'd imagine these are wax melts, so I'll double check. Wow, so this type of construction paper is definitely great to prevent, you know, any damage. So yes, girl, 10 out of 10 on that. And then immediately you see the wax melt care. That is so important that you incorporate wax melt care as well. Highly impressed. And then when you turn it around, you see these beautiful wax melt label, as well as a clear glass so they can see what the wax melts look like. Lucille, yes ma'am, this is amazing. I am in love with this. I love your theme. I love your logo. I love that you put in the weight of the entire item instead of each melt, so they know what they're expecting there, and made in California. Amazing. I am dying. I am in love with your packaging, everything of that nature regarding having the wax melts there. Oh, it looks like you already do have a TikTok. Perfect. Hand with a Heart is her TikTok. You guys should follow her. The more we support each other, the more our businesses get to be shown on the For You page or the Explore page, because there's more likes to them, there's more engagement involved. Okay, so just with that, These are beautiful. I'm excited to open this. See how we can open this. I just want to be like careful because it's so beautiful. Very nice. And you only started in May. You did your research. As you can see, it is this beautiful wax melt with real hints of lavender inside. I am dying. Look how beautiful that lavender is. Very, very nice touch. And be mindful of the fact that this, I'm gonna dim the light so you can really see it. It's a beautiful hue of purple, guys. That is just heavenly. So I'm definitely excited to actually put these wax melts on the melter and see how they perform. As you guys can see, this beautiful bag of matches here, guys. How amazing. Very nice detail. So it has her branding, the brown silk. And then when you open it, you'll see this beautiful set of matches with her label and love. This is amazing. In terms of that, I'm just curious, out of curiosity, have you ever considered doing a clear label with black lettering? Or were you just focusing on the white labels because of the red hearts? I think that, to be honest, it would add a nice touch if these were high gloss labels instead of matte, because I do believe the matte does give off more of a standard, you know, appeal instead of a commercial value. So maybe if you did incorporate the high gloss, that would have a better effect. But this is just, you know, a suggestion. You can take this with a grain of salt and, you know, do whatever your heart desires. Open this up. Oh my goodness, we have quite a few candles. So the first candle we have is the Cactus Flower and Jade. It's a hand-poured soy wax. Very nice. Next we have Rose Petals, White Sage and Lavender, just like the melts. Cactus Flower and Jade again. Sea Minerals, Bamboo and Coconut. Wow, that was a lot. First one is Peppermint and Eucalyptus. Wow, amazing. Amazing packaging. Wow, okay, so highly impressed here, Lucille, with the presentation and how you managed to get 8 candles and 6 ounces of wax melts into that box. I knew it was heavy for a reason, and now we know. Super excited to open these up and see what they look like. Okay, Lucille, yeah, this is amazing. I am really excited to open these up, and what we're gonna do is a burn test for a larger candle, a smaller candle, as well as one of the melts, see how they perform. And we'll also be taking a look at your website just to see if there are any areas of improvement that I can assist you with in terms of your SEO and your branding. So yeah, let's just open this one up. The first one here that I see is Peppermint and Eucalyptus, which is amazing. I've had a candle like this from Bath & Body Works in terms of stress relief. So I just, you know, carefully rip that one portion right there. How beautiful, guys, as you can see. Right when you open it up, back to the beautiful synchronicity of colors. I am definitely an aesthetic person, and I know that your customers are as well. We do appreciate having the complementary colors that actually go with each other in terms of your box, with your mini boxes, with your tissue paper. You are doing great there, honestly. Phenomenal. Okay, so let's just pull the candle out. When you pull the candle out, you'll see that it is a rectangular candle. I saw them online. Take off the paper here, and wow, so here it is. Here's a Peppermint and Eucalyptus candle, and initially my thoughts are, this is beautiful. Wow, yeah, so this smells very clean. It smells like pure peppermint. It doesn't smell like the cheesy, you know, Christmas peppermint. It smells like from the earth. Peppermint and eucalyptus. It looks like you did already trim the wicks to about 1/4 inch, which is amazing, guys. Can you see that? And in terms of your label, it is beautiful, but I honestly think that what would take it to the next level is if it was a high gloss. I know that high gloss labels are a little bit more expensive, but honestly it's worth it in terms of making that aesthetic pop. And let's open one of the minis. I don't want to do the same scent as the Melt, which is white sage. So let's open Sea Minerals. This has always been one of my favorites in terms of fragrance oils. I'm not sure if you use sea salt and orchid for this. Comment down below if you do. This is an experience. Like, I'm enjoying this. All right, so just open this up. As you can see, amazing tissue wrappers. Split out. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so cute. Wow. Yes, this is so cute. Oh my goodness. So this is sea salt and or sea minerals. I want to call it sea salt and orchid so bad. That's what it smells like to me. But yeah, comment down below what this is. And she has this beautiful blue wax smell at the top, which is phenomenal because as the candle burns, I imagine that that blue actually melts down, which is phenomenal, guys. Wow, I am in love with this candle. And then we also have her beautiful wax melt. So yes, guys, looking forward to it. We're gonna burn, we're only going to burn one of each, but I will show you all of them just so that you can see her design. It's so interesting how you went for more of the earthy scents, which is a great way to niche down. In our line of work, it's imperative to niche down so that there is that understanding that you are searchable, because a lot of times people will just say, oh, I'm gonna make candles, you know, I'm gonna make candles that smell good. But that's the same as just typing in the word happy on Instagram. The minute you're typing it, a billion other people are typing it. You have to have a specific market, a specific demographic you're intended in reaching, and especially in a specific category. And with your candles, it is evident that you're doing the earthy candles, which is brilliant, and I'd say should be incorporated in your search engine optimization to improve your chances of being ranked higher on Google. Okay, let's open this one up. I love the shape of these vessels. Oh my God, that is beautiful. And by the way, guys, here are the lids. How amazing. So this lid is in a coaster material with a black stamp that says hand with a heart. I keep saying hand poured with love. Hand with a heart. How beautiful. Look at this. This is the lid for the candle. Dying. And even that, you can use this as a coaster, like, or just as a candle. You can lay your candle on it to prevent from burning a surface. Look at that, just with the rose petals. This is the scent, like this scent is super strong. This is a scent that I've always loved in terms of rose. I wonder if this is rosewater and musk. Comment down below if it is, but that's something I really enjoyed from Aztec Candles, which is candlesandSupplies.net right now. But yeah, let me know if that's what this is. I love it, like, yes. And what I love about this label is that it's clear. Like I said before, I'm a fan of clear labels, but I would just say instead of having a light brown font, I would say go for a pure black font, because then it will pop out. Because as you can see, we can barely really read this on the camera, but like just with one of my candles that are pure black, you can see the wording. It's much easier because it just says focus right there. And just with this, it's a little bit lighter, so it seems more calmer. And I mean, in terms of retail though, I've seen these types at either, you know, Home Goods or Bed Bath & Beyond. You know how those home stores have candles that are on sale as convenience items as you're walking through the aisles or walking through the line. I've seen them with this type of light colored font, but just in terms of wanting to get more sales online, as you mentioned earlier in your letter, I would say change this to a pure black. I think that would really help. And then with these, make them glossy. That would really help start fire. You know, one time, because I should have included this in my 10 things I wish I knew video, but In the beginning, you kind of tend to use so many different vessels when you're testing, but honestly, I really wish I would have known that you should just burn it out. You should burn that candle all the way out before you begin to test a different scent, different wick, different wax, you know, and keep that same vessel as your tester vessel, because or else you'll be like me. I had like 100. I'll insert a clip. I put it on TikTok. It's dangerous. Would y'all be scared? I was like, is this safe? I had a whole table filled with different size vessels just burning, and I would heat gun them, and I was just doing everything I could to like clean them out because I wasted like 50 vessels. But yeah, guys, I'm rambling. Here is Cactus, Flower, and Jade, guys. Super exciting. Wow, so it's an actual cactus. How cute is this, guys? How cute is this? And it's so tiny. Like, I love the little vessels. So, oh my goodness, how beautiful. This is white sage and lavender. And she did a flower for white sage and lavender. Wow. It is so beautiful. Ooh. It smells good. I don't really even smell coconut for this one. Wow. It kind of smells more like a sweet dessert with like a hint of sage. I wonder if that's what the bamboo and coconut is about. This is, you actually sent me 2 of the same one, but they have 2 different labels. So unique. I love these candles are unlike anything I've ever seen, which is amazing for your business. So these do smell the same, Cactus, Flower, and Jade, but this one has a different design. Is that super cute? One of the Cactus, Flower, and Jade, and here's another Cactus, Flower, and Jade. Super cute. Okay, and the last of the minis. So many minis. So many minis. Is amazing rose petals. Oh my gosh, this is like a mini variation of her larger size rose petals. Wow, that is phenomenal. In heaven. Wow. So I'm just curious, would you ever make the rose petals for the larger one as flat as this one so that you can incorporate more wax? Because honestly, if I saw this candle in a store, I'd be like, I'm not getting a lot of wax, to be honest, because it starts so low. So maybe if you like raise that up to like right here in terms of the white soy wax, and then you added in a flat layer of the rose petal like you did in the mini, it would look more like they're getting their money's worth. I noticed that when I checked out your Instagram a while ago too. I was like, okay, these are kind of low. So this is just like a, you know, something you could take in as a feedback and maybe incorporate it or maybe not. But yeah, I think that would help. Okay guys, so just as a way to put the beautiful hand with a heart candles to the test, we are going to create a burn. And in these, I'm just trying to decide now which ones would be the best. I think that I'm going to light the larger peppermint and eucalyptus, just because it does have the flowers, so I want to see how the flowers perform. I'm going to light that as well as the smaller rose petals, and then we're going to warm the white sage and lavender. Of course, these will all be in 3 different rooms, and I'll have them all lit for 1 hour, so we'll just see what the burn pool is like after an hour, and we'll also see what the hot throw is like. Cold throw is phenomenal, honestly. Let's start there. Cold throw, girl, you got it. So I'm looking forward to this, and I'll definitely let you guys know my final thoughts. Okay guys, so We are in my guest bathroom here, and we're just gonna start with sea minerals. I have an ebony wood candle in here, mini, from Zara. So we'll just move that out of the way and put our amazing sea minerals here. And it is already at 1/4, so we're just gonna light that. Perfect. So we'll just have that lit for 1 hour. Okay guys, and just in terms of the larger one, I'll have it lit down here. So they're all in different spaces, so I should definitely be mindful of the hot throw. And honestly, all I'm going to be doing within this hour is my laundry, so I'll frequently come around to all of these candles and just see how they're performing, just to be safe. But I know I lit the other one with my big multi-purpose, but I was like, let me use her lighter and match, or her matches and matchstick, to just see if it goes. Perfect. Let's see how these perform in and out. Okay, so I have my wax melter set up right here, as well as her white sage and lavender. So I'm just gonna put one of the melts in here in the warmer, and I'll check back in with you guys in an hour to see how that performs. Okay guys, when you first go to her website, you'll see handwiththeheart.com. It's $7.95 flat rate US shipping and free US shipping for orders over $75. I would say to delete the $7.95 flat rate there. It does seem a bit off-putting. The first thing you want to see in terms of shipping is free. And while your shipping will not be free for everyone, it will be free for everyone who places an order over $75. So what better way to invite them to do so than to just have it instantly say free instead of explaining about the $7.95. Yeah, it just seems like that added $7.95 is like a reminder that they have to pay shipping. And you know, we both know that people hate to see the number of their shipping. They kind of just want to see that at the end after they're sold on all your candles and they're ready to get it over with. But yes, your logo is gorgeous. I love the hand with the heart there in terms of how beautiful it is crafted with the beautiful red heart, and the font there is just phenomenal. So awesome job of branding. And then I love that you focus on having a tagline. This is key to any website, to have a mission statement and explain what people are looking at, because what I've learned in sales in corporate America is a lot of times when you are explaining something to someone, they're like, just tell me what you do. Like, what is this all about? And having that one line right there immediately for people definitely makes a difference. So for it to say meticulously crafted soy wax candles from wax to wick is highly impressive. And your product photos are gorgeous. Yes. Oh my goodness. So I do love how your candles have the beautiful designs, but I would say just in terms of this product photo here, it would have been cool to put that fresh cotton one in the middle, just because it is different from the rest, as well as, you know, just in terms of that, if you didn't have the fresh cotton one, could have been excluded and you could have just focused on the ones that were designed there, and then maybe put the fresh cotton one as a featured candle separate, just to incorporate more of a synchronicity in terms of your photo. Overall, it's beautiful. I love your photo with you getting the above the candles. That's definitely nice as well. In terms of the brightness, I think that both of these pictures can be brightened. I have a few videos on how to edit your own candle photos, and to be honest with you, I learned from Memory Box Candle Co. how to do so. So to be transparent with you, she's a professional with photography, so I would say check out her photography videos in terms of editing and lightening the photos, because there is a way in an app on your iPhone that you can just actually take it's like a eraser and actually enhance the exposure. And it looks like each of these photos just needed a little bit of enhancement in exposure, and you would have been in the clear. And another amazing description, it says hand poured natural soy wax candles curated to boost your mood and give your home an extra cozy touch. I love that. Yes, it literally explains what and why and where. So it's just, you are killing it, girl, in terms of your SEO, your search engine optimization. You need to say what, why, and where. Explain to these potential customers what it is that you're offering, why it would be good for them to buy, because it would boost their mood, and where in their home. That's where you want to light candles. So that is just You are just killing it, girl. You get all the points. And then you have your shop now link. If you scroll down, yes, I love your seasonal collection. I would highly suggest you put the fall collection at the top of your site because it is something that is currently going on in terms of the season. And I love that you have your wax melts here and wax warmers. That is very key. I wonder if you do sell them. If so, that is brilliant. The pumpkin and the leaves are beautiful. Like in terms of the colors, how did you get them that color? Comment down below. I'd love to know. And your props are phenomenal regarding making sure that this is a fall season, experience. I would say with your fall collection, you could even take pictures outside, especially with an iPhone. That definitely helps with the quality in terms of if you're using an iPhone inside with a ring light, you're just getting, I guess the resolution is just what the ability of your camera is. But if you're outside with your iPhone, you're more likely to catch the natural sunlight and you're able to have a higher pigment and a higher aesthetically pleasing photo. So I'd say try some photos outside. You never know what you're going to get. I would definitely say, get beside some beautiful flowers or beautiful scenery regarding maybe a museum or an art, showcase, something. Even Trader Joe's, they have these beautiful showcases in front of it where you can actually use as props. I would say get creative there. I love that you mentioned that it's a limited edition. That is a great key point in order to emphasize that they are going fast, so you better buy them fast. Fresh cotton, the beautiful hearts are amazing. I love the synchronicity. Ooh, it automatically slid. Buy 3 boxes, get 1 wax melter free. Love that. That is a great call to action. In terms of the 1 wax melter free, you can even do a giveaway. Yes, I love these pictures. They're perfect on the oak. Yes, and I love the lavender and sage. Very nice. Excited to I love how you melted it so people can see how beautiful the lavender is as the wax melt is melting. Girl, you are killing it. Oh, the rose petals. Oh, wow. So you must have gotten these flowers from Amazon. Comment down below if you did, because I did see these when I was buying crystal candle flowers. But I didn't buy them. Well, I didn't use them because they're not resin coated. To be honest with you, resin coated flowers are best practice in terms of candles because you don't want to run into a scenario where your client, your customer, sets a fire because of user error. You never know what happens after you send stuff to people. You'd be surprised. People go crazy when they get stuff and somehow create hazardous environments. So that's why we do resin coated flowers. Yep, I love how it says introducing the hand with a heart soy wax melt. We hand pour. Beautiful. It says how many? Specifically 9 melts. 162 hours of fragrance time. That's phenomenal. Your details are amazing. I am in love with all of these product photos. As I said before, you could enhance the exposure on these to make them brighter because they are dim. But I wonder also if your photos are dimmed because you're using Shopify and they provide an overlay. So I'm just going to click on one category just so we can see it for reference, for viewership purposes. And as you can see, she has these very cost-effective candles. And I believe that the from $9 is brilliant because that is what the starting price is for the mini. So people are looking at this and they're falling in love with it, but that can be misleading. So just be careful with that because I have run into a scenario where I actually purchased something from someone that was smaller and I was like kind of disappointed because it said from $9 or from a certain lower amount. So I thought that was the amount for the larger candle shown. As you can see, you're showing a large candle in the picture, but but the first thing is $9, so just be careful with that. And it looks like the 10 ounces is out of stock, so they can get the 2.5. Hopefully when you click on 2.5 they get a mini picture. Okay, yeah, perfect. Yes, then everything's fine. As long as when they click on 2.5 they see a mini 2.5, then that is helpful because then they'll understand that they're getting a smaller one instead of a surprise when it arrives. So I am in love, guys. I'm super excited to light these candles up and give you my honest review. Let's check on all of our candles from hand with a heart. The reason why I remember it now is because of your logo. The logo helps remember the name. Whew. Sorry, I've been running. Catch your breath. Okay, we're in my guest bathroom. Here is the mini that we let burn out for an hour. Here it is in terms of the melt pool. I just closed the door, so that's probably why it was like dancing so much, but yeah, it is not dancing at all, guys. Like at all. It's a very good wick. You picked the right wick here. In terms of the hot throw, I'm in this very small bathroom here, as you can see. Very small room that I'm in, and I can smell it, but it's not overpowering. It's not extremely distinctive to a point where it's like, okay, yeah, that's a really strong smelling candle. I'd say it's a mid-level scent, but which is fair for a sea minerals. It could potentially be a sea salt and orchid scent. I would say that is a standard with those types of scents. It's not as strong. So it's more of like an 8 out of 10, to be honest, for the mini. Now let's go see about our wax melt. The kitchen dining room area here. All right, so it's been melting for about an hour. I can smell it, lavender and sage, definitely. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, this is what the sage looks like. It's kind of weird looking, and overall the scent isn't really my favorite, to be honest with you. It's not giving a, you know, warm, fresh scent. It's more of like a strong lavender. So I am on my first level, and here is the candle, and honestly, as I was walking down the stairs, I smelt it. The hot throw is like a 9 out of 10. I do see one of the wicks dancing more than the other, so I'm not sure if that is due to where they were placed. Yeah, so when it dances like that, the flickering means that it is mismatched in terms of the wrong wick for the vessel. So I would say look into wicking down for that. It looks like you put in your information. Wick for big double wick candle is CD4. So you may need to go CD5 just in terms of how it's dancing right there. But overall, these the CD series is good here in terms of your soy wax. CD series is always better than Eco, because with Ecos you're going to get that soot, the fire. You don't want that. And the CD series seems to be more of a calmer wicking series. You don't have to worry about those issues, but there is the issue of dancing, which we're seeing here. I think is due to the application. As you can see, that one's kind of tilted to the side, which I think it's like that. I think that would probably cause it. Okay, so overall, I would give Hand with a Heart a 8 out of 10, just in terms of your execution. It is phenomenal. I love how detail oriented you are. I love how unique each candle is in terms of design, as well as your mission statement and all of the amazing explanations on your website. However, I would say in terms of your wicks, they were dancing a little bit after an hour with your double wicking. So I'd say look into some more wick testing with the CD series. You're on the right track with the CDs, but you just need to focus in on wicks that won't dance as much. That can also increase your hot throw, because I did notice that I was getting a scent throw, but it wasn't a very strong scent throw that I'm sure you are looking for in terms of this scent. I'd say you're on the right track with these. These are perfect, and I love how blue it is. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of the scent lavender, but that's just my personal taste in terms of, I like more of a vanilla lavender scent together, because it's really almost like cooking. If you were cooking with spices, you do have to have something to calm it down. And in terms of the lavender, if you have it by itself, it has to have something to calm that, you know, strength down, such as a vanilla or anything else. I'm not really a fan of adding sage and lavender together. I think they kind of interrupt each other, but to be honest with you, if your demographic resonates with it, I'd say go for it. Use your intuition, absorb my feedback, absorb your family members' feedback, your current customers' feedback. Always encourage reviews. Reviews not only help you in terms of giving your potential customers insight into what your candles are like, but it gives you your own personal frame of reference in order to move forward with improving on your business. A lot of times I would ask for a review just so I can understand what people are interested in about my candles or what they would want to see in the future. Comment down below what you think of hand with the heart candles, and definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on anything else that I post. All right, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, your week, your next hour, just living your purpose and love life. Okay, bye.